All right, hopping on quickly. This is part 2 of Paranormal Investigator. If you haven't seen the previous video, it'll be in the caption. Watch that first so that you're not confused on why you're on the second part and didn't get any context. Also, my name is Tico. I don't know what to do with my life and I'm trying to figure it out on this channel. So, a big part of that is interviewing people on their careers, on their lifestyles, and figuring out maybe if I can do that too. So, might even be doing a paranormal investigation soon. Anyways, this is my friend and I, Chris, continuing talking from our 3-hour conversation from before about life in the UK as paranormal investigator and leading paranormal tours. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel to see more random content like this. We're finding obscure jobs that people do to see if maybe there's little small cracks in the world that we can fit in. Have had a paranormal experience or you're trying to get a career in the field, please comment below, and Chris can comment and let you know what's going on. I also like reading the stories about the paranormal. It's very fascinating. See ya! Next question is, what equipment do you use, and then what equipment do you think is not as good?
So equipment that we use, we've got REM pods, we've got a music box, but not like the official little windy up one. I would love one of them, but they are so pricey. Um, we've got we've just brought mag lights.
Okay.
They're pretty good actually.
Yeah.
I was really surprised. Yeah, we used them for the first time at Markham Castle, and to see it in person was like, oh, oh, they do work. Oh my God, this is crazy. We've got a portal box, which is a bit like a spirit box, like an old
Okay.
vintage radio, like
That's what I used
not
is
that
the
size.
portal box before.
Yeah,
Yeah, not even the spirit box. Yeah. I kind of
no,
like it better.
yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got like a little green circle light on the front. It's like EMF, so if anything comes into interaction with it, it will flash up green. And then it just like scans through frequencies. Not as fast as the spirit box. I think you could change the frequency. Had some weird things on that before, like even like vintage music coming through, which is quite weird.
I feel like the spirit box is too quick though sometimes too, where you'll hear like and you're like,
I
what?
Yeah, do you say you've used one before? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you? I find like when you watch like paranormal shows like Project Fear and Sam McColby, they don't. I don't know how they do it, but they don't get any radio come through.
I was gonna say we've had radio like it was like dispatching for fighter service, blah, 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 and I was like, oh,
Oh, that kind of radio.
yeah.
Oh,
Like whoa, 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 whoa. I had to turn it like the frequency, but I have heard like a lot of static, like like the
ah,
that, and
oh,
it's just been super loud. But
yeah,
I've gotten some direct responses from it that are pretty cool,
yeah.
but it's just very overwhelming when there's like multiple frequencies coming in. I don't know how in the hell they can decipher it so quickly.
No, sometimes I'm like, what did that say?
Can you say it again, please? A little
Can
slow.
you just repeat that? I'm like an hour later, still waiting. And also like just like normal radio channels, like it will start like a little bit of a song. I'll be like, oh, they're on a bit of a party now.
It's like that
That's
one
what, yeah.
guy.
I was just like, how do they like in certain places it's more it comes through more than it doesn't. I'm like, how do these shows like not get that? I'm like, we always
You know what? You
get
got
radio.
me thinking. Maybe because these locations are so remote. Because
Mm,
when we go up north, there's not very many radio stations that go through very clearly. So
uh,
maybe, because they're so removed, it's just a lot easier to not pick up on those radio stations. They're
yeah,
not
that's
hearing
true. That's
TikTok by
true.
Kesha in Markham
Oh
Castle.
God. Just get up and start dancing.
I bet too, throughout the years, they've like dialed in like the right channels. They're like, oh, okay, like we're hearing a little radio, like turn it to this. I bet they're
Yeah.
very professional with it. I
They've
think
got to know some sort of tax to how they do
exactly. I'm like, teach
it.
me, please. It's so annoying.
Yeah, how do you do this? Um, going to the spirit box, we do Estes method
Okay.
as well, which I love doing that. Scary, but I love doing that. Um, what else equipment have we got?
Do you have any like
We got
communication type
catball.
stuff?
What's that?
Do you have any communication type stuff like the Ovilus, like PS device, anything like that?
Oh yeah, we got the PS device.
Okay.
Um, I think we only got that beginning of this year, and I wasn't that impressed with it to be honest at first.
Really?
But yeah, we started using it, and it was just like really random. It was just like coming out with just random words. It come out like a state, like Arizona, Nevada, and I'm like, this doesn't really relate to where we are.
Don't tell me that, Chris. Don't tell
And then it'd be like 74 years, and I'm like 52 years. I'm like, wow, how old are you? 74, 52, you're confusing me now. But I'll give it its due. We were last weekend we went to a place called Sally in the Woods.
me. Okay.
Someone had told me about at work. It was kind of like one of them things, you know, like a myth, a legend, like Mothman kind of thing.
Hmm.
So the story was that there was a lady called Sally who apparently passed away in a car crash, literally by the woods on the road. And apparently people used to see like apparitions of a lady in white and they'd like crash their car because of this.
Oh my
Or
gosh.
like people would just go missing because of this apparently.
Oh
And
my,
I was like, oh, this just got to be like just sort of some like local like myth that people are making
yeah.
up. So me and Jamie went there last weekend and did a live. And apparently they've got mines there as well, which we didn't realize because yeah, we were at like this tower that we're gonna go into, but it was all locked up due to security. Um, and then we just saw these flashlights coming towards us, and I was like, "Oh my God, is that the police?" And he was like, "Pack up the equipment, let's go." And I'm like, "Don't panic, don't panic. Like, what they're gonna do? We're like, we're not on private land; it's public right of way." And I should just be honest and say we're just doing some paranormal investigating.
Yeah, you look
Uh,
more suspicious if you're running.
so they eventually came towards us, and it was three guys, and it was just that awkward silence. Like, do you say anything? Do you not look? And then I was like, oh, hello. And then they were like, oh, are you YouTubers? And I was like, how did they pick this up? They saw my mic on my jacket. I was like, oh, I was like, yeah, something like that, something like that. But I just kind of explained it with the paranormal. And they were like, oh, there's mines here. We can take you to them if you want. And I was like, oh, that would be amazing. Obviously, I was a little bit scared because you just don't know what kind of
Mines
people
are
you meet.
creepy.
Yeah. They were younger than me, and I thought, oh, three of them, they might attack me or something. And I was like, I really want to see his eyes. I was like, okay. And they were like, oh, follow us. They were going so quick. I was like, hang on a minute. I'm like 33. Come on, slow down.
My knees
Trying to keep
hurt.
up.
I'm out of breath.
Yeah. My back's aching. But we got there eventually, and there was like this cliff edge, and there was like this little gap of a mine, and they had like a grid on it that you could lift up. And the guy showed us and like lifted it up and shone the torch through there. It was massive, but
Oh my gosh.
I wasn't risking it to get in it because I didn't know what the grounds were like, whether I can get back out.
Yeah,
Um,
that's sketchy.
so we got some equipment out there, got the PS device out, and it was just responsive, just like that. It said crash, which I
Whoa.
thought was quite relevant. Um, and then it was like Sally's, and I was like,
You're like,
I got, yeah. I said, Jamie, it's working, it's working.
it's worth
Like this
it.
food
It's
is
worth the
actually
extra 60
working.
pounds.
And then I was like, oh my God. And luckily I was on live. I was like, I'm getting this. Like, this is good. Like, this doesn't look like there's nothing here. The cat balls were going off. We had the mag light next to it that was responding to answers. And it said Sally's twice.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, I was just thinking, oh, this is just going to be a load of, do you know what I mean? But it was, no, we're definitely going to go back because I feel like there's more, and we want to, apparently there's another entrance you can get into the mine, like
Okay.
safely.
Hmm.
So we're going to give that a go. What kind of haunted places have you got in around you in Arizona?
In Arizona, so I got married in one of the most haunted towns, Bisbee,
Oh,
Arizona.
I'm kind of jealous.
I've never experienced anything paranormal there because it is just so loud and noisy, like from sunup to sundown. It's run by hippies, so you're literally just drinking all day and
Oh, wow.
people are just around all night, all the time. But there's a place called the Shady Dell. It's like this trailer park that's right near the cemetery. And the vibes in the cemetery, like when we went around there, my stomach was just like, ugh, like something's up with this area. It was like, I'm not coming back here.
Good idea.
The Copper Queen has some energy too. I guess it was like an old, I think it held the miners or something like that.
See, I
Um,
find the mining history so interesting. So,
It's yeah, and I mean Arizona, like we're like one of the top copper distributors. Like there's a place called Miami, Arizona. That would be a really interesting place to go ghost hunting just because it's an active mine. Well, it's like active and inactive, so there could be a lot of like weird activity. You might find a modern
yeah.
ghost, you know?
Maybe there's some modern songs for the spirit box.
But beyond
Maybe some.
that, like Jerome, Arizona, I did two different ghost hunts there and very cool because they keep the historical buildings. So like we got to go in this one area that is usually blocked off. It's the old Clark Hotel or something like that. I'm horrible with remembering history.
Yeah,
Remember the
I'm fine.
paranormal. Yeah, so
Yeah, paranormal history is good, like certain things that happened over the years. But when people ask me history, I'm like, Jamie.
yep, my husband too. He's like such a big
Yeah.
history buff. I'm like, yeah, ask him, he'll know.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
God.
it used to be an old hotel, I guess. Like it was around when the mines were up, whatever. And we got to do a spirit box session there, and we asked, like what were the color were the curtains in your room? And a gentleman responded, white lace curtains through the spirit box. It was so cool.
Oh my God. That's so
But
accurate.
the way this guy did it was really cool because it wasn't like I don't know, the other ghost hunt was like very pressuring, like ask the questions, drill the ghost. And it's like,
Mm.
mm,
Some groups are
whereas
different.
yeah. Whereas like this one was more historical. He was just more polite. Like, is there anyone with us? Like, do you want to come talk with us? If you do, like you answered questions. It was just a lot more polite and I enjoyed that. And I think we had like better responses because of it.
Sounds like they had some good equipment too, because I don't know what's like in America, but we've had guests before where they've gone to like public investigations and they've had like no equipment, no equipment. I'm like, how does this work? Like, what do you do to like interact with the ghost?
They do have good equipment. They provide like full-on spirit boxes, EMF readers. EMF was going off like crazy.
Oh,
And I think that was it for that one. We didn't
that's
do
not too bad.
digital stuff. But the other ghost hunt, they gave us spirit boxes, EMF readers, and then they had a digital recorder too. Um, that experience was cool because the way Jerome worked, I guess there was a lot of tunnels that led up to actual apartments. So we got to go in like the sides of everything. They had access to two different apartments. And so you go in and then you go to the right, and there's just this massive hole that looks like it's a mine in the living
Wow.
room. Because apparently, like people would trade opioid or whatever and like go through those tunnels to get it. But you're just like, this is the most insane thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah. And like I had the EMF near it and it just went off like crazy. Like there
Well,
was
up to red.
yeah, all the way. Like stayed that way for a long time. And I was like, is it broken? Is it inconsistent? Took it off. I went other places. It was working. Went back red, just purely red. And there was no utilities or anything in there. So it was crazy. I
Yeah,
was like, oh my gosh.
this is what I want, but I don't want.
I'm like, you can chill in your house. I'll be excited. And then
Amazing.
apparently this lady died in the bathtub in that apartment. So my aunt and I had the spirit box and we're like, how did you die? And it said bathtub. And I was like, in a woman's voice.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Pretty
then
cool.
one of the other people, so it was a group effort. One of the other people had like spirit talk on their phone.
Oh yeah.
So like we went to this other apartment. I guess like this lady went insane. She locked her kids in the apartment. And yeah, real great energy.
Oh yeah. It sounds fun.
It had a mine entrance too, like, but it wasn't like in the side of the living room. It was like in the center. It was really creepy.
Oh,
Yeah, and we were like, oh, well, like, where should we go next? Should we do? And it was like, get out. We're like, I will
won't
not,
ask twice.
yeah, I'll be leaving. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
How
so
do
I mean,
you?
really interesting like ghost hunts from there. But yeah, I haven't really done anywhere else. I think I'm a chicken. Even though I'm like, I'm brave in life, I'm like very scared of the paranormal.
It is scary. It is. It's I've a few times been like, right, when we go to the ramen this time, I'm going to be in the dark in the bishop's room on my own. Everyone else is going to be downstairs. As soon as I get into that bishop's room, I'm like, this place is giving me the chills. I don't like it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
different.
the worst room to be by yourself.
Yeah. I'm going to try and put myself in that spot and be brave. And then it's like, how can I
Yeah.
do
The fact that Project Fear does it so frequently, I'm like,
this? Just hours.
yeah, I would be losing my mind. I would hallucinate things because of being so scared.
Yeah. 5 minutes is bad enough, yet alone 7 hours sleep in there.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'd be screaming and crying, even though I'm like, oh, they yell so much and blah blah blah. I'm like, I couldn't do this. Like, shut up.
So easy.
Here, I'll get back on track. I said, what's the most traumatizing locations you've investigated?
Oh, really? Traumatizing. Oh, um, I think yeah, it's got to be that isolation hospital, I would say. That one. It's been knocked down. It's been knocked down now, by the way.
Oh my gosh,
Apparently.
good.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
I'm like, we've probably upset all everything that's in that building. I'm like, but yeah,
They
it's
can
been,
move on.
I don't know what they're doing there. Hopefully not building any houses, hopefully.
And
I
then
think the MOD have taken it on, apparently.
oh,
Yeah.
it's so weird because it's like, aren't those historical locations in a way, where they preserve
Um,
them?
I think, I'm not too sure. I think maybe because it's more
Mm,
privately.
that makes sense. Yeah, private
Yeah.
ownership, they can do whatever they want with it then. Yeah, because some places become historical landmarks here and then they're protected. But I guess
Yeah.
a lot of the sanatoriums are privately owned, and that's why they can do all the ghost hunts and everything without the government being involved.
Yeah. That's a lot of our places, all the government is involved. And sometimes that's quite tricky with certain things, like I said before, like with prices and
Filming.
uh, filming, and then they don't like certain things, and they focus more on me and Lizzie went to Dunster Castle recently, and again I mentioned the paranormal to the lady that was booking us in with our tickets. And let's just say she wasn't a fan of the paranormal. She thought I was crazy. Um, they just focus more on like the just general public of like coming to see the property for
Yeah,
like a
tourism.
day tour. No kind of maybe like October they do like a little like ghost tour, but it's nothing major. So yeah.
Was it harder to investigate those locations then because of those restrictions, or do you just do it anyways? You're like, whatever, like book it, I can film it and investigate.
Depend we can like communicate with them by email and kind of like ask questions and what kind of boundaries they have, and like we're completely respect their boundaries to keep on like good terms, because otherwise it's like another location that you could potentially lose if you don't stick to like the guidelines. A lot of places don't like the spirit boards, which I can completely understand. And when we have public investigations, we tell the public like we can't use a spirit board, and they're like, "Oh, why not?" I'm like, "Just because it's like venues, terms and agreements, and we don't want to upset them. We want to keep them sweet." And I'm like, but honestly, there's better things than the spirit board, so don't worry, we've got loads of other stuff.
Yeah, way cooler.
You don't want to do the spirit board.
No, I'm like
So,
any device is better, even the spirit talk
yeah,
on your phone.
exactly.
Um, so I know you do like group stuff. Have you ever encountered people at your locations? You know what I mean? Like homeless people, anything like that?
No, I think because they're so like looked after and protected, there's no kind of like once you're in, you're either locked in and left with the keys to your own devices, or some places like Markham, they had a security guy on site that was staying in the car park in a van.
Okay.
So um, yeah, nothing like that.
That's amazing then, because I feel
So
like
lucky.
America, they're like, this thing's run down and crazy. Like this
Oh,
person's just living here, you know?
you mean like Saratoga? Oh my
You
God, I
already
love that
know.
place, but it scares me.
That
Scares
scares me more than
because of people.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's so dangerous to just have like a
Yeah.
random person there that could have a weapon or something, could hurt you.
Yeah. Were they like under the influence or like what's their intentions? Are they living there?
Exactly.
Mm.
Yeah, Saratoga, I'm like traumatized. That's why I was like, oh, does that happen over there too? Because that sounds scary. Um, I guess I should ask, would you make a career of this? And are you trying to make a career of this?
Yeah, we're trying to make more a career of this. I want this to be my normal job. Like I don't want to do the mundane of like Monday to Friday and just kind of like follow the herd, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel like I've finally found something that I really enjoy, and to I get socially anxious, and to like when I'm talking to paranormal, I don't really think about anxiety so much. Even when talking to like 25 people in front of me, I get the first nerves, but then I just concentrate on giving them the best experience that they could get and making it about like them.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause, um, yeah, I want people to come to our ghost hunts, and whether it be something really small or something really big, as long as like we get some people that are skeptics, even just a cat ball going off is enough.
That's
Like I'm happy if someone's like, and it's even better if someone said, "Oh, I really like how you like portray yourself. Like you're just really genuine, down to earth. There's no like gimmicks. You're just you, genuine." And I think that's how it should be. Like there shouldn't be any fakery or just trying to create, just be you. Like I think that's what I like. And then it gives me more, a little bit more confidence 'cause I always lack in confidence. So when I see that after I think, I've God, I've had a really bad night. Like I was terrible. I was stuttering, and then I see the next morning I'm on Facebook and I'm getting a review and like, oh, Chris was really nice and that group, and I was like, oh, really? I thought it was
God.
awful. But yeah, we do want to do that more full time. We did do YouTube video um at the old Vicarage Hotel, part one and part two. And then we kind of lost like our way a little bit. And we were like, how are we gonna like get this to work? How are we going to like with public investigations because it's can be really expensive. So trying to make it work and it's quite hard. So we've been trying to find that balance, but now we want to concentrate more on doing like TikTok lives, Facebook lives, and do YouTube videos just to get a bit of content out there and do the odd public event because people are like, we really want to do a public event with you. Like, we really like how you guys work. So I want to focus on that. And
Okay.
we're hoping that we want to come back to America and do more locations because I feel like it would take off there more. So maybe spend a little bit more time on that.
Yeah, I think that's great. I think publicly doing stuff is so cool because like you're directly affecting your community, you know, and you're
Yeah,
inspiring people in your community. And then I feel like it always just naturally branches out from there.
yeah.
So, are you trying to do stuff on YouTube then too, kind of to like do investigation type stuff? Or are you more doing it for like promoting the public community stuff?
More for like investigation kind
Okay.
of thing. Um, we've got some locations booked that we are planning to do some YouTube videos for. But obviously, there's so much to learn, so much to learn.
Who are your heroes in this field? I
Oh,
wonder. Hmm.
there's a few. Um, Obviously, definitely Dakota Laden. Um, I would say all of Project Fear, like they all bring individually something different. Um, but then I do watch Sam and Colby too. Um, I like how they've progressed from like just exploring abandoned buildings to doing the paranormal. Who else did I watch? Katrina, I can never pronounce her last name. Katrina what Weidman? Weidman?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
You know,
Paranormal
yeah.
State, Katrina.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like Selena Spooky Boo. Like I love the different aspects that they all bring. Like they all bring something different. And that's how I kind of soak it in and learn. Um, because with the public investigations, I just try to, because some people like different things, like some people like more of like the calling out with equipment. Um, but I've recently just brought Selena's cards because
Okay.
I thought it would be a good like idea to do like more like intuitive stuff and like use the cards way of trying to get people engaged more because sometimes it's hard to keep people engaged because obviously sometimes people expect things straight away.
Yeah.
So trying to keep that momentum flowing of doing different things. So yeah, I kind of watch yeah, all them kind of people. I've been watching Amy's Crypt, Australian lady.
I know, I need to
Um
watch her stuff ever since
you
you
need to watch
said you
her.
met her. I was like, oh,
Yeah, literally a few weeks ago or last week before, I can't remember. Yeah, last week. Yeah, she was down to earth, friendly, quite helpful with like advice and tips and stuff.
that's so
But
cool.
yeah, that's I talk to Jamie like when I'm in bed, it's just constantly watching paranormal shows. Bless him, he's like, oh God, who are we watching tonight?
You know what? You have someone that supports you. That's all that
Yeah,
matters. Like my
which is
husband's
nice.
all UFO stuff, like UFO everything. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm the ghost lady then.
He's more UFO stuff. Yeah, and I'm more the ghosty man.
Yeah, I'm like, go like ghosts, you can leave and it's not as bad. Like alien stuff, I'm like, there's like cow mutilations, things like that. I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't want to manifest that in my life.
No, no. You can escape like these scary buildings, but like UFO stuff, it's just like over our skies without even us knowing it. I'll mention as well that moment with the PS device. We had the live on Facebook, and one of our guests who come to our events quite often, her name's Amanda, and it said Amanda joined the chat, and and then literally I didn't even say anything, and the PS device went Amanda.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, Amanda, are you still there? Because I'm not faking this stuff. Like, look, what just happened. And then it was like saying something about John, and I was like, I don't know what's going on here now. But she messaged me after the live and said, um, I'm not sure. It could be, but my dad's John called John. He passed away a few years ago, and he's always said that if he was to pass over, he knew that they were really into the paranormal, that he would come back and communicate. And I was like, maybe,
Freaking chills.
with,
That's nuts.
yeah. I was like, you can't like. There's just no way that I could recreate that again. It was just mind blowing.
Yeah, and it's annoying when people are like, "Oh, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake," and it's like,
Yeah.
No.
I'm like, honestly, this PS device has done nothing before until now. Honestly, it's not fake.
Do you think, like, I was thinking about that because you were getting like good responses. Do you think it was probably something intelligent rather than whatever the Sally thing was?
Yeah, very intelligent. Like maybe I don't know. Like I've used a PS device at the RAM in, and obviously Project Fit had a lot of good responses with that, whereas I haven't. Um, but it also depends on. I think it depends on location of where you're at, like how haunted it actually is for them things to be so responsive. And I didn't expect it. I just thought, oh, it's just some woods with some myth. That I thought you'd think like that, and I don't know, like a well-known prison or Margam Castle, that would be more intelligent.
Yeah, exactly.
No, which made it even better. Like, oh,
It's
and it's
like,
even free to go to. It's like, this is perfect.
yeah, that's scary. So yeah, I mean, you probably spoke with something intelligent that was like, yeah, I'll talk to you. I'll make you feel like you're talking to Sally, but I'm something worse.
And the thing is, it was me and Jamie were talking, just having general conversations, and it was just interacting to our conversation with the mag light just flashing on and on. And just as we were ending it, I was like, okay, we've got to go now. And then it was like, stay. And I was like, I'm not staying here. I'm going home. I need sleep. We'll come back another time.
Yeah, yeah. We'll come talk to you, but don't freaking come home with
Yeah, I
me.
was like, yeah, you stay in that mine, love, and I'll come back another time and pop in for a cup of tea.
Really? Thank you for
Yeah,
coming on and talking.
no,
Wait, I
thank you
gotta.
for having me.
All right, I will message you. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for staying up later
Yeah,
and have a
no,
great
that's
weekend of
okay.
Paragon.
It's been nice to chat with you properly.
Yeah, yeah, we'll do it again. Don't worry.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right, bye, Chris.
Take